Hello, I am Professor Kino and welcome to my Office of Cinematic Antiquity. Today we'll be talking about Viggo Mortensen has been a little bit on the down low when it comes to acting of late. Since 2014, he has only been in 2 films, and because he means a lot to me due to his work as Aragorn on the Lord of the Rings trilogy, this has been a little sad. So when I saw the trailer for Green Book and saw that he was working with the marvelous Mahershala Ali, I was on board. So did it live up to my expectations? Premise. Taking place in 1962, wealthy African-American classical pianist Don Shirley hires the tough working-class Anthony Vallelonga to drive and assist him during a performance tour in the Deep South. Writing. With a story like this, one that focuses on a journey without flashy action, the writing is very important, so it's a good thing that this film excels in this category. While the general premise, that of 2 people from very different walks of life coming together, helping each other, and becoming close friends is not new, it is done here with such grace, elegance, and style that it makes this seen-it-before story feel fresh and new, and the primary reason for this is because of the writing of our 2 protagonists. Each character is perfectly fleshed out through the use of ordinary dialogue, not exposition, just talking and living. And because of this, over the course of the film, we feel like we learn more and more about each character to the point that, by the time the credits roll, it's like we just spend months getting to know them. We laugh with these characters, we cry with these characters, we feel pain and heartbreak with these characters, and it is all done seamlessly and beautifully. And surrounding these exquisite examples of how to write characters is an equally perfect capturing of 1960s America. From the lingo, to the politics, to the changing views of race depending on location, the entire film is written excellently. Acting. Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali were the perfect choices for Tony and Don. They are funny, they are emotional, they are heartwarming, and the chemistry that they have is stupendous, some of the best I've ever seen. And this is in part due to each of Mortensen and Ali's abilities to showcase the development of this connection over the film's runtime. While in the beginning we are able to sense the uncertainty that both characters have through Mortensen and Ali's performances, we slowly feel the connection that these 2 men make, and it is showcased in a fabulous fashion through these performances.
I've never had fried chicken in my life.
You people love the fried chicken.
You have a very narrow assessment of me, Tony.
Yeah, right? I'm good.
Costumes, hair, and makeup. This film does a good job at showing each character's social status and lifestyle through their clothes. From the fancy clothes of the upper class to the comfortable but non-flashy clothes of the middle class to the ratty clothes of the lower class, the fashions of the early 1960s were captured wonderfully. Set design. While none of the sets are very deep detail-wise, they are all well done. From the differences between Tony's middle-class apartment and Don's fanciful, cluttered high-end apartment, to the differences between the white and coloreds-only hotels, the sets are basic but effective for what they are aiming to be. Choreography. There is no action, minus a couple of scuffles, so the choreography here is not really a highlight. What is there, though, is handled fine, and that is all this film really needed. Cinematography. Nothing flashy or stand out, but well done. Various conversations are framed to show off character differences in small ways, and there are little details positioned in each shot here and there that make the film look nice and professional. Editing. Just like the cinematography, the editing here is not flashy, but it is still well done. It captures the pace of the film's story. CGI. None. Music. From Aretha Franklin to Bobby Page and the Riff Raffs to Frank Sinatra, the licensed songs throughout the film are nicely chosen.
Baby, here I am, by the railroad track, waiting for my baby. She's coming back to me on the 503.
And as for the piano music played by Don Shirley in the film, it is equally superb. Direction. Director Peter Farley was able to bring the story of 2 men from different worlds bonding with each other to life stupendously. From the marvelous choices in the film's leading men, to the great costumes, to the excellent decision to shoot the film in a grounded and calming manner, to the construction of the beautiful score, Farley crafted a fantastic tale that will most definitely go down as a classic. My enjoyment. I loved every minute of this film. I haven't laughed, cheered internally at least, and been moved this much by a film in a while. Everything was great, and I was smiling until the end. This is definitely one of my favorite films of 2018. Recommendations. The audience I saw the film with ranged from people in their 20s up into their 60s, and everyone seemed to have a great time. I haven't heard an audience as vocal during a screening since Infinity War, and that's saying a lot. People laughed at all the jokes, people cheered softly during the moments that deserved it, and best of all, I didn't see a single person take out their phone. Everyone seeing it seemed enthralled with the film, so because of that, I recommend this film to everyone that remotely thinks the premise is interesting. And even if you don't, give it a shot. I think this film is one that everyone should see. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. I am Professor Kino, and I look forward to our next discussion.